right, let's bring our palms together, close our eyes, start the journey into our body, the way that we rid ourselves of our thoughts of what we just left and what we're going into after this class is to acknowledge what you're doing. So what are we doing? We're rubbing our hands. So take your consciousness into your palms and feel the sensation. Just that, nothing else in the world except the sensation in your hands. Okay, and let's press our palms into the sternum. The thumbs go right into the sternum and then press up a little bit, put some pressure into the palms, and then take a deep inhale through the nostrils. Exhale through the nostrils. Now see if you can keep your mouth slightly closed. Just open it up a little bit if it's too hard, but inhale, nostrils. Exhale, nostrils. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Now hold the breath while you're here. Just suspend for a moment. And now exhale. And once all the air is out of your lungs, hold there. And inhale. And go ahead and relax the body. Because we have a couple of new people here today, we are going to review our breathing, which is good for us anyway. It will make us feel good and prepare for the class. So everybody take their right hand onto their belly. Let's start with long, deep breathing. So if you would please, through the nostrils, most of our classes, the breathing will be through the nostrils. Take an inhale, and as you inhale, make certain that your belly slowly starts to come out. Push your belly out as you inhale because it allows the diaphragm to drop, to allow for all that air in the lungs. And then when you have a full breath, start to exhale. Start pushing the air out of the nose and start pulling the belly towards the spine, slowly but surely as you exhale. This is called long, deep breathing. Let's do that again. Everybody inhale. Push that belly out nice and slowly. Fill the lungs. It's almost like filling up a glass of water. Picture the air starting at the bottom of the lungs, going all the way up to the clavicle, and then exhale. And the reverse happens. The air starts to leave from the top of the lungs, and then you keep expelling it until there's nothing left as you pull that belly all the way towards the spine. Let's inhale again. And exhale. Now notice your body starting to relax. A big part of the relaxation in breathing is noticing it. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. And relax. Okay, that's long, deep breathing. Now let's do breath of fire. Keeping that hand on the belly, a breath of fire is a rapid inhale and exhale through the nostrils. And when you exhale, you shoot the air out and you pull the belly in. But let's start off by doing panting like a dog, because this is the natural thing that our body does. So stick your tongue out and start to pant like a dog. Now notice how the belly pulls in every time you push the air out of the mouth. That is a version of breath of fire. Belly gets pulled in every time you pant out. Now let's bring that to a choo-choo in the O of the mouth. Now let's bring it to the nose. So you close the mouth and you inhale and exhale through the nose, and you push the air out of the nose as the belly goes in, and then the inhale, the belly goes out, and it's a natural inhale. But it's equal inhale and exhale. Just close your eyes and try that for a couple more seconds. And relax. Good. Okay, our third one is Ujjayi breath, the third breath that we learn. And for those of you who are new, you'll catch on over time. We constrict our throat and we sound like Darth Vader. And we inhale and exhale through the nose, but by constricting the throat, we're also constricting the nasal passageways, and we're slowing down the breath. So Ujjayi breath is a very slow breath, but by constricting the throat. So you have to make a noise with your throat to see if you can find it. So everybody, if you would, let's try that. Inhale, then exhale. Just close your eyes and see if you can find that. One day it'll all of a sudden just kick in, and your body will naturally find that. So just keep practicing. That's Ujjayi breath. Now, the fourth one that I added the other day is such long, deep breathing that you can barely feel yourself breathe. Now, this is what I recommend you do in the morning when you wake up and you want to find ease in your body. This is the secret to life. I figured it out. It's not yoga. It's not the breathing classes. It's not the meditation. It's waking up in the morning and practicing what we learned in these classes. Because if you do that before you get out of bed, it will set the quality of your day. So you don't even have to sit up and sit in lotus position and meditate. Just lay in your bed, wake up, and then take your hands left over right, and then just start watching yourself breathe. So what will happen is you normally breathe without thinking about it. But if you take your consciousness and bring it onto your breath, it will change it. It's almost impossible to keep the breath, like to watch it and not affect it at all. Matter of fact, that would be in a very elevated state if you could actually watch yourself breathe without changing it. But it's okay to change. It's one of the few things in our body that's automatic that we can change. So this is why it has such a huge effect on our disposition and the way that we approach our life, because we can change our breath, which means we can change the way that we have a relationship to the world. So when you wake up in the morning, start to breathe very gently. Now, our fourth modality of breath is we try and find that diaphragm, that hook here. So as opposed to breathing by pulling the air in through the nostrils, you breathe by just pulling down that diaphragm a little bit. It's called gentle coaxing. It's a gentle coaxing breathing. And so try that in the morning. Try and find that hook where you pull the diaphragm down and you can feel in the back of the throat the air starting to come down. And then you get into this very gentle rhythm of inhale and exhale. It's not long, deep breathing. It's just a very simple coaxing. So let's try that. Just close your eyes. See if, without even pulling the diaphragm too much, just start to breathe in the back of your throat and the back of your lungs and see if you can pull it down. Just practice a couple times. Now the belly still goes out and it can be nice and long, but it can also be just very simple. Now, I'm not feeling my belly going out or into in an exaggerated way like long, deep breathing. It's a much smaller movement, very pleasurable. You're pulling in the back of the throat and the back of the lungs and that diaphragm. That's what's pulling the breath down. So practice that in the morning when you wake up. And remember, don't get out of bed until you find ease. And the way to find ease is to find where it doesn't feel like ease. Scan your body and go, do I feel anxiety? Like, do I feel it right here? Do I feel like a gut? Like I feel, oh, I'm just like, if life doesn't feel good. Find it before you get out of bed and breathe into it. Just start to breathe into it and keep breathing and try and get your body into full ease. Then get out of bed and make that your life practice, and it'll change. It's changed my life. Okay. And it's because of teaching you guys. I'm so into breath now. That's all I ever think about. All right, let's start working out. Let's start with our circles. So everybody, if you would, please inhale as you come forward, exhale as you come back. This is called Sufi grind. You can picture people doing this in the Middle East. They sit down and get into very spiritual, hypnotic states by inhaling as you go forward, exhaling as you go back through the nostrils. Okay, next time you're forward, reverse the direction. Okay, with a nice straight spine, take a deep inhale through the nostrils. Suspend it there for a moment. Stick that chest out, shoulders are down, chin is slightly tucked, straight spine, and exhale. Okay, let's start working on the spine. If you would, please just keep your arms in front of you. You're on a chair. If you're on the floor, put them on your chin, and then just start rocking your pelvis back and forth. For those of you in which this is new, it'll take a while to find it, but you literally tilt your pelvis forward and back. And as you come forward, you inhale, and as you go back, you exhale. Just try and confine that movement to the lower part of the spine. We're working on flexibility in the spine, which not only helps breathing day to day, but it also helps just the whole body anatomy. The spine is so much of what keeps us healthy if we can keep it flexible. Okay, now we're going to move up the spine. So if you would please collapse the chest with the shoulders down, and then stick the chest out, shoulders down, and chest out. Inhale up, exhale down. All right, let's bring it up the spine. So if you would please take your forefingers in front and the thumbs behind on your shoulders, and just open up the wings, inhaling as the arms come back, exhaling as they come in front of the chest. All right, now bring the arms back, deep inhale. Bring the shoulders down while you suspend the breath, tuck in the chin, chest is out. And keep the arms up there and exhale. And now we're going to work the last part of the spine, which is the neck. So elbows in front of the chest, look down, chin to the chest, and then elbows to the sky and chin to the sky. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, let's look forward. Take a deep inhale, suspend, and exhale. Good. We've warmed up the back and the chest. So now let's just roll our shoulders back, inhaling as they come up, exhaling as they go down through the nose. Most of this class is through the nose, if you can do it. If it makes you feel short of breath, just open up your mouth a little bit until you start getting used to it. And let's reverse the direction. Okay, inhale up. And exhale, drop the shoulders. And let's continue that. Up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Close your eyes, really get into it. Feel your lungs. Feel your shoulders. Hear that repetitive pattern, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Get aware of your body. Start becoming aware of your body. What's it doing right now? Inhale up and hold it. And through the O of the mouth, exhale and drop the shoulders. Now keep blowing the air out. Keep blowing until your body completely relaxes. Now let's do the same thing again. Inhale through the nose, shoulders up. Hold it. Now tense up your whole body, tense it up, tense everything, even the face. And now through the O of the mouth, exhale and drop the shoulders. Keep going until there's nothing left. Pull that belly in until all the air's gone. One last time. Inhale up. Squeeze. Exhale, O the mouth, drop it, and slowly breathe all the air out as you pull the belly in. And close your eyes and just relax. Enjoy that feeling. All right, let's do some circles with the neck. Inhale as you come around the back. Exhale as you come forward through the nose. Now, if that's hard for you, you can do half moons. In other words, you can go to the right and stop, and then circle around to the left and stop. Whatever your neck is capable of doing at this time. Very sensitive part of the body, so you want to be careful, and you definitely don't want to force it. Next time you come forward, reverse the direction. And look forward, take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Please bring your arm over your head and just stretch in one direction. Stretch that whole side of the body. Should feel really good. Now, while you're here, just twist towards the sky and look up and breathe a couple times here. And drop that side. Okay, now let's go to the other side. Bring your arm over your head and just pull to one side. Don't twist the torso yet. Just nice stretch to the side. Good. Now twist your torso to the left. Look up towards the sky. A couple breaths here. And come down and release that. Let's do our spinal twists. If you would, please, let's take our arms and just bring them out like this. And we're going to flap the arms to the left as we inhale, and we twist our torso looking to the left on an inhale, and then twist to the right, flap the arms in the opposite direction, and exhale to the right. So inhale left, exhale right. Now we're again working on that spine, working on its flexibility. Keep going. Now inhale right and exhale left. We don't want to send signals to the brain that we're not going to be symmetrical, balanced, centered. Okay, and face forward with a deep inhale. And exhale, and everybody stand up, please. We're just going to do, let's just relax the body, and then we're going to sit down and do our 4 kriyas, our 4 poses. So everybody just start to shake the bodies, kick the legs. So we're used to going forward and backward with our body, right? We walk forward. Sometimes we walk backward, not rare. I mean, it's a little bit rare, but so just try and find all the angles. So you want to go to the left and the right too. Just find that. And then also the diagonal, move your body in a diagonal, front and back. Just trying to find everything in the body, kind of lean forward, lean back. Truly, we're starting to look like we're a Martha Graham troupe, which is pretty freaking cool. Okay, good. All right, good. Now let's take our hands on our hips and do big, huge circles with our waist. Inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we go back. And I'm breathing in and out through the nose. Next time you come forward, reverse the direction. little bit harder to breathe in and out through the nose when you're winded, but it's good for the lungs. Puts a little bit of pressure on them. Okay, now let's pretend we have a pole going down from the top of our head to the base of our spine, and wrap your hips around that pole. And reverse the direction. Okay, and finally, if you would please use your arms to stay stable. Bring the arms up and come onto your toes. Bring the arms back and going down onto your heels. Up on top of toes and then heels. And stand on your tippy toes. Go between the two of them if you need to stay up. Just stay on your tippy toes, stretch up. And relax. Everybody come sit down, and we're going to do our 5-part Kriya. We're going to go from one to the next with a little bit of resting in between. And then we'll be done with our class. Okay, this particular day, some of you have done this with me before. We are going to start off. Let me set my timer. We're going to do each one for 90 seconds. A minute and 30. Okay, everybody bring your arms over your head and just keep your palms facing the front of, the front of your body. And just breathe here. Breathe long, deep breathing through the nose. Now, the most important aspect of this, and we're going to move in a little bit for the last 30 seconds. For the first minute, I just want you to pull your shoulder blades together and stick your chest out. The shoulders are down, away from the ears. Your chin is slightly tucked, and you are sitting up nice and straight. And just breathe here. Long, deep breathing. Practice that where the belly goes out as the air comes in, the diaphragm drops, and then you pull the belly slightly in as the diaphragm snaps back into place and the air comes completely out of the nose. Okay, for the last 30 seconds, we are going to go back and forth. So you want to keep that chest sticking out, but just move your arms up and down. And if you would please, for those of you who know how to do it, bring it to a breath of fire, unless you prefer long, deep breathing. Okay, inhale with the arms up. Now stretch up towards the sky, stretch. And exhale, sweep the arms down, relax your hands on your knees. Now watch your body as it relaxes. Observe your body. Okay, next one, let's take our arms, and now we want to bring our elbows behind our back and splay the hands, put some pressure on the palms, and pinch again those shoulder blades so the chest comes out. Nice straight spine, chin is slightly tucked. Now close your eyes and just watch yourself breathe. Nice, long, deep breathing. While your eyes are closed, you can actually stare into that brow point. You just lift up your eyes while the lids are closed and look into that darkness. It's a good way to stay into your body and stop yourself from thinking too much. We want to just stay in our body right now. Okay, and let's finish this off by bringing the arms behind us and up. So breath of fire. Inhale, hold it, pinching those shoulders, and exhale, arms down, completely relax the body. Keep your eyes closed. All right, next T shape. Let's bring our arms straight out. We're going to hold it here for 1 minute. Pinch or pull the shoulder blades together in the back. Palms are facing up. Long, deep breathing. Make certain that your chin is slightly tucked to ensure a long, straight spine. Elongate that spine. You can almost feel it getting longer by the command elongate. Just breathe through the nose. And then we're going to keep our arms up. At the end of 1 minute, we're just going to pump the arms, which will allow you to stay up longer, funny enough. When you start to move the arms, it gets easier keeping them up because you're doing something different with your muscles. All right, let's start to bounce them, a little bit of a bounce for the last 30 seconds, and let's bring it to a breath of fire. Close your eyes, get into it. And take a deep inhale. Chest out, shoulders down. And exhale, bring the arms to the knees. Now take your consciousness into your body. It's almost like your eyes are in your body, and scan your body. See what you notice. Okay, let's bring our right arm into an L shape and the left arm as a mirror. Palms are facing up. Pull those shoulder blades together. Keep that tension going. It pushes that chest out, and deeply inhale and exhale. If you feel those shoulders creeping up towards the ears, just gently pull them back down. Keep the tension going. This is where the exercise is taking place, is in that tension that we're putting onto the shoulder blades. Increasing our lung capacity. The anatomy of that whole area is opening up. Okay, let's start pumping the hands up, down. Breath of fire. Try and do this with the shoulder blades still pinched, so you're still in a tightened position. Okay, inhale, arms back. Suspend. And exhale. Last one. Everybody, please, if you would clap your fingers, interlace your fingers behind your back. You may have to sit on your chair to the side to do this. and lift up the arms a little bit, and then take your chin, bring it up to the sky, and breathe deeply here. We're not going to do this quite as long. Shoulders down, arms pulled up, chin to the sky, close the eyes, inhale and exhale through the nose. Now, as counterintuitive as this may sound, relax while you're doing this. Take a deep inhale and exhale and release that. Immediately take your left palm over your heart center, your right over the left. And for 1 minute, just watch yourself breathe. See if you can find that back part of the lung and the diaphragm that pulls the air down. And it's really a natural breath. It's a natural coaxing of that breath down through the nostrils into the lungs. Okay, take a nice inhale. And exhale, bring the palms together. We're going to close out the class with 3 long Sat Nams. This is your introduction to chanting, SATNAM, Sat Nam. Truth is your identity, nothing else. Take a deep inhale through the nostrils. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. And that's our class. Thank you, everyone.